Hello everyone. Last session actually we have discussed about the different terminologies like available water, unavailable water, hygroscopic water, capillary water, gravitational water, even few more terminologies as field capacities or wilting coefficient. Actually, this time in the today's session, what we will do, we'll discuss on what can be the equation or how can we find out the field capacity, then depth of the water stored in the depth. So we will discuss on this equation, and we will also solve a few problems based on this particular concept. So we will solve numericals. Before solving numericals, we will discuss how can we develop the equation for the field capacity or available moisture depth. So let us assume that gamma d is equal to, it is dry unit weight of soil. So we can mention here as dry unit weight of soil. Gamma w is equal to unit weight of water. This is suppose unit weight of water. Then we can consider that unit area as 1 meter square. So let us assume that we are doing all these calculations for the unit area, which is equal to 1 meter square. So how can we calculate the field capacity, which is Fc is equal to, it can be the weight of water retained in unit area. So how much amount of water, or in terms of weight, so weight of water retained in unit area divided by weight of soil of unit area. Now, okay, so in the next step, as it is, suppose we can write weight of this water retained in unit area divided by weight of the soil of unit area, that we can mention as a gamma d, which we know that is dry unit weight of the soil multiplied by 1 is the area, that is in meter square, multiplied by d, that is depth. And so finally, so this is Fc. So how we can just take the terminologies this side. So finally we will get the weight of the water retained in area is equal to, so I will mention here this weight of water retained in unit area is equal to Fc into gamma d into 1 into d. That Fc is the field capacity. Then how can we find out depth of water stored in terms of depth, that is d? So I'll mention here depth of water stored. So I can mention as small d. So how can we find out the small d? That is equal to Fc into gamma d, into d divided by gamma w. Actually, there is a difference. Between this d and this d. This is a root zone depth. Here we can mention for this d as suppose this is depth of the water stored. So that we can mention with a different term. Suppose ds. Okay, depth of the water stored. So a part of this depth of water will be available for evapotranspiration as well. So available moisture depth we can calculate how. So this available moisture depth we can mention as suppose dw So dW is equal to gamma d, that is unit dry weight of the soil, gamma d into d, that is root zone depth, divided by gamma w, into bracket field capacity minus wilting point, field capacity minus wilting point. Now how it has been developed, that we will discuss. So this gamma d is basically unit that is dry unit weight of the soil. This d is the root zone depth, and divided by this is unit weight of the water. Now if you see, if you multiply or if you do this calculation, even this we can represent this gamma d divided by gamma w is nothing but the specific gravity. So specific gravity of the soil multiply by the root zone depth. So we will get a depth. Again, here there are the two terms, field capacity minus wilting point. So this field capacity as this point minus wilting point. So we will get in terms of percentage. Okay, that percentage is nothing but the available water. So, and if we multiply with this particular depth, then we will get the depth of the water stored. So in this way we can find out the depth of the water stored. When we will solve more number of numericals, then we'll have the more clear idea. Now we will solve few numericals. So suppose in this particular numerical, actually I'll just type this numerical over here. So in this particular numerical, first we will see what is the given in this particular problem. So if we see this particular problem, the root zone of an irrigation soil has a dry unit weight of 15 kilonewton per meter cube. It means that dry unit weight, that is gamma d, is given, which is 15 kilonewton per meter cube, and field capacity FC is 30%, that is 0.3. The root zone depth of a certain crop having permanent wilting percentage of 8%, so that is nothing but the 0.08, is 0.8 meter. So D is 0.8 meter, that is root zone depth. So we are supposed to find out the depth of the moisture in the root zone when for field capacity. So field capacity is 30%, and depth of the moisture in the root zone at wilting point. So these are the two things, and in addition to this we are supposed to find out the depth of the water available also. So we need to refer the previous equations, and with that we can solve this particular problem. So first we will solve with the depth of the water in the root zone at field capacity, that we will find out. So how we can find that? Suppose I'll just mention A. So we will start from this depth of the moisture in the root zone at field capacity, that we will find out. So how can we get this particular depth? So I will just mention only depth here. So this depth is equal to gamma d divided by gamma w into FC, so that we will get the answer, because this gamma d is the unit this is the dry unit weight of the soil. So the dry unit weight of the soil is given, that is 15 kilonewton per meter cube. If we divide it by dry unit weight of the water, then we can't mention as a dry, we can say the unit weight of the water. So this is nothing but the specific gravity, and if we multiply this specific gravity with the field capacity, which is in the percentage, then we will get the depth, and that depth we will get per meter, or meter per meter also we can say. So this is what we are doing, is depth of the moisture in the root zone we are calculating right now. So we know that gamma d value is 15 kilonewton per meter cube, and gamma w is 9.81. This 9.81, that is constant for gamma w. So gamma w is unit weight of the water, and we know unit weight of the water is 9.81 meter cube, kilonewton per meter cube. So field capacity is 30%, so it is 0.3. So I'll just select the pen. It is 0.30, which is equal to, if we do the calculation, we'll get the answer as a 0.459. Now if you see this, if we divide gamma d by gamma w, unit will get cancelled and we are getting this value in percentage only. So it will be in percentage, but it won't be percentage, it will be meter. Why it is meter? Because we are calculating for per meter depth. Okay, so for per meter, this much of the depth will be there. So meter by meter, again it get cancelled. So 0.459 meter is the basically depth of the moisture in the root zone at field capacity, that you can convert as a 459 mm per meter as well. Now the second point, which is the second point that we are supposed to solve, is depth of the moisture in the root zone at permanent wilting point. So in the same way we will do. So here the depth, I can mention, suppose for permanent wilting point I can mention P, and I will find out in the same way like gamma D divided by gamma W. Instead of field capacity, I will just take permanent wilting point. So permanent wilting point is 8%. So 8%, it means that 0.08. So permanent wilting point is 0.08. So if we do the calculation, we'll get the answer as a 0. As we know this gamma D, gamma W, we know that we will put in the same way 15 by 9.81 multiply by the 0.08, and we will get the answer as a 0.122 meter per meter, and that we can convert mn per meter as well. Then the next one, that is depth of the water available. So how can we find out the depth of the water available? As you know, if you just remember the previous picture, as depth of the water available, it means that from field capacity up to the wilting point. So in the same way we will do. So this is the depth of the water available. So this is suppose depth of the water available is equal to gamma D divided by gamma W multiply by this is the root zone depth, that is 0.8 meter is given, multiply by basically field capacity minus wilting point. So field capacity we can mention minus wilting point. So this is wilting point is equal to gamma D, we know the same way 15 by 9.81 kilonewton per meter cube multiply by D is given, that is 0.8. This you can see, this is 0.8 meter, and into bracket this FC is 0.3 minus 0.08. So finally we'll get the answer as a 0.269 meter, and which is equal to 269 mm as well. So in this way we can solve the equation. Here when we see the equation, actually there are the tricks, like every time we take a specific gravity, that is nothing but the gamma D by gamma W, and into, in the first time for it we are supposed to find out for the field capacity, that's why field capacity has been considered. In second time we are supposed to find out the depth for wilting point, so that's why permanent wilting point was considered. And at last we have taken the difference, because the difference of these two only, that is nothing but the available moisture or available water to the plant, because below wilting point that water is not available for the plant. Above field capacity, that is gravitational water, is also not available for the plant. And you can just click on the description, there is a link. In that link the quiz is given, so you can solve the quiz. The quiz consists just a single problem. You can solve that problem and you will get the result also immediately, so you can try.